As you probably know, March 17th is the official date Ireland honors St. Patrick and celebrates the country's heritage. Of course, nowadays, Americans get into the act too. But you know what? You can celebrate the music, the culture, and the heritage of Ireland any day of the year. All you got to do is go to a place in the Donelson community of Nashville, a place called McNamara's. Years ago, Sean McNamara fell in love with the music of his ancestral homeland. So he vowed to become a full-time performer of Irish music.
One of the great things about the song tradition is that the songs were written to keep the history alive. So if you pay attention to the lyric, inevitably you learn about the history of Ireland.
Eventually, he also fell in love with a girl from Ireland. Paula McNamara had come to Nashville for a hospitality program at Opryland Hotel. She thought it would be a temporary visit.
The last thing my mother said, don't be staying out there and getting married or anything, come back home to me. And I said, I will, Mom, I'll be back home. And I met Sean, my husband, shortly after that, and I'm still here 21 years later.
Fortunately, Mom liked the guy, so all's well. Before long, the couple was looking for a home for their own Irish pub.
I looked and I looked and I looked, and then I walked into this building and I found this room, which is exactly what I was looking for, a long rectangular room with a low ceiling, and we've really kind of hit pay dirt with it, and it's intimate. Sir, how are you? Welcome to McNamara's.
McNamara's opened here on Old Lebanon Pike in 2010 with General Manager Kirk Orndorff and Chef Magic Galby on board. McNamara's quickly drew a Donelson community following, along with other seekers of real Irish classics.
Fish and chips is our number one. We sell more fish and chips than anything else.
Not to mention the slow-cooked corned beef, Irish stew, shepherd's pie, of course, and even salmon.
As far as the appetizers are concerned, our Scotch eggs we're really well known for those.
Never had a Scotch egg? Well, you start with a boiled egg, wrap it in a thin layer of sausage, cover it with an egg and water mix, roll it in breadcrumbs, then it's off to the deep fryer.
I'll try it with you.
All right, you try it with me?
Yeah, I'll try it.
All right, this is Magic's own Scotch egg sauce. That's very good. Feeling more Irish every minute. As you enter this place, aside from the friendly welcome,
ladies, welcome to McNamara's.
you see an array of genuine Irish artifacts that were mostly donated by customers.
People come in and they feel at home, and the next thing you know, they're bringing us something. You know, and we have a harp on the wall that was given to us by a young lady whose grandfather was Irish, and he hand-built it. A young woman who knew Maureen O'Hara, and she sent us a clock and a signed picture. And so I think when things are given to a pub, like things have been given to us, that infuses that bit of soul into the building, and therefore the building kind of takes on a personality of its own, and it really has become this place that when people walk in, they go, wow, this is so nice and warm and comfortable, and that's what a pub is.
While they have 2 bars and every available brand of Irish whiskey and beer known to man, their proper Irish tea is the popular drink of choice.
The Irish drink more hot tea than any other country in the world. And the reason that the hot tea is important for us is because we serve it proper, which means it's on the boil and it's served with real milk. And that was one of the things that we really championed, Paula really championed from day one. And it's things like that that make us authentic.
McNamara's has become a wonderful meeting place for the local community, and indeed people from all around the United States. It got mentioned on Irish radio and TV back home, which made my mother extremely proud.
Oh, we love this place. Anytime we can get to Donelson, we come. We live in Franklin, but we make it a point to come here as often as we can.
It's like having a meal back home. You know what I mean? They got everything right here. The decor is perfect. You know, there's nothing. It's rustic. It reminds you of an Irish pub. If you walked into a pub in Ireland, you know, you'd see something similar to this right here.
While food is foremost here, hospitality runs a close second. Sean and Paula have set the bar high, and it stays there.
If you show me any successful person, I'll show you a successful team behind them. And not only that, people whom you can trust and believe in, and that believe in you. And we have an amazing staff, though. We really do. Our staff care about the guests.
Sean and his band Nosy Flynn play here Friday through Sunday nights. And fans of the place agree it's hard not to have a fun time, what with all the music, the food, and the friendliness imported from the Emerald Isle to the heart of Middle Tennessee.
The motto is great food, great music, great crack, and crack is Irish for fun, you know, and so that's what we have for it. Great food, great music, great fun.
That wasn't so hard, was it?